Hey yo, what up? Be okay in this motherfucker's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something to show some love, right? And so we finna get into this video, Asake or whatever his name is, right? Y'all should know by the title, right? Anyway, check it out. In this entire video, it was a lot going on, and we finna explain it. So I want y'all to notice how there are a specific group of people who are taking a test. Now, throughout the video, y'all gonna understand what's actually taking place, but I want y'all to really pay attention and take heed to the information that is being placed before you, right? There are people taking a test for a specific reason, right? Now, notice the black lines over their faces. We're gonna keep going. He's tapping him on the head as if to say, good boy, or to get you to understand that enlightenment comes from the mind, right? Tapping his head, his crown chakra. This is where they learn how to access their crown chakra or the mind, right? That's why he tapping his head. Now, understand something, right? Like, throughout that entire background, it's like, if y'all ever seen Naruto, it's like the tuning exams, right? Or kind of like your ACTs. You understand what I'm saying? So when y'all take these ACT tests, what do y'all think it's for? Right? Pay attention. Now y'all definitely seen that floor, the checkerboard floor, that same floor that they use in everything, right? Like we ain't gotta go through the chess checkerboard. We ain't gotta go through that. Those of y'all who already know what it's about, you should already know. But uh to sum it all up, it's just another form of duality, right? But it's, excuse me, it's in a manner where kind of like when you're watching TV, right, where everything is pixelated, it's black and white dots referring to the pixels on the screen that you get when you're watching television, right? So that checkerboard, right, is another representation on um, telling a vision, right? Because you see the same, when you turn to a static channel, you're going to see that, but you're not going to notice it, right? Unless you took a microscope up to it and seen the individual black and white dots, right? So that's what that is referring to. So what y'all need to understand is this is representation to selling your people, right? So if y'all understand, or selling your people out, right? If you understand, if you ever seen The Mask, right, you would understand that there is a power that is wielded inside of certain masks, right? Because God, a lot of these gods wore those masks, right? So a lot of these masks have scriptures engraved into them, causing specific incantations, right? Without you having to exert any more of your energy. It's already inside of this mask, right? So what y'all need to understand is, like I said, he's selling his people out, right? Let's keep watching the video. So right here, they have these people literally watching the history on how certain civilizations, right, were buried or taken over because of the greed of certain people for money or things that are tangible, right, or for whatever reason, right? Um, my thing is this, right? They have all of these people watching what's happening, what's taking place, right? They know the truth, but they can't speak about it, right? You seen the two pyramids, the one on the left, the one on the right, right? Understand something, right? Um, this is correlation with the female, the feminine, and the masculine. Understand that. Um, so duality, right? So this is why they gotta wear the black and white as well. Now, the black lines over their face is another representation of those that do not see. He who has not the eyes to see will not see. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why the black stripes is over their eyes. Now, let's just keep on watching the video, and I'm gonna keep breaking down. So again, y'all see the black and white again. So when you start to think about how thing when you looked at a color, right? When you looked at TV and it was only in black and white versus color, a lot of people, much more people prefer the color than the black and white, right? Because it seems like gloom and doom, boredom. Nothing is very, enticing about just looking at a black and white film, right? So you're not gonna really get the message, right? Because you're so focused on just the black and white aspect that your mind instantly shuts off, right? So you can't see beyond what is placed in front of your face, right? Um, so the in between the black and white is where you get lost at. This is why it's placed there. Let's keep it going though. So the first thing a person gonna say when they see that baby, oh, he's the Antichrist. Look at his eyes. This is what they want you to see, right? Uh, the very the utter life from a black person, right, consists of reptilian based aspects or reptilian based living, right? Um, which is contradictive because this is what y'all worship, right? But at the same level, they're letting you know, quote unquote, subconsciously that these people are the devil and you shouldn't trust those people. But for a conscious person, you're going to be aware of the fact that this little dude or goddess, I'm not sure, right, is a god, right? Like literally look into that little person's eyes and you can tell, like, bro, that person got magic abilities, right? So let's keep it going. Now, this is I'm not sure, Nigerian, African, wherever, from Africa, right? What does this picture in the back, that pilgrim looking, Mona Lisa picture looking, vampire picture looking, Roman pic, this is not no hate, but what does that have to do with your history, right? So then again, I start thinking, well, that's why it's there, right? Because you have to work with specific gods or goddesses to get where you are. Now, this is the part that I was kind of like, wow, right? Because they showed you a little glimpse real quick, right? Right here. Okay, I want you to understand what's taking place, right? So when you seen the praise to the Romans, right? Immediately after that, you seen the African statue or Godhead, right? Now, um, this is in correlation with duality as well, for one, and for two, this is letting you know that a lot of these ancient Egyptians are still working with Romans, right? Not to say all of them, but a lot of them. But what I really want you to pay attention to is the fact that when he stood by the African statue or the Kemetic statue or whatever you want to call, right? Whatever, right? He was doing, this gun gestures. And it's like, is that in reference to the often of the, you know what I'm saying, the black community or the Egyptian community? Like, because like you stood right by the statue and did that. Like, bro, we understand psychological meanings behind certain things, right? So it is the death of the black male, right? Or the blackness in general, right? Or what we call black, right? Now, aside from, now let me tell you something, right? The Raiden, right? Raiden from Mortal Kombat, what the Raiden from Mortal Kombat, right? Y'all notice the same hats is on them people, letting you know that a part of your history, right? Well, Raiden, right, is a part of your history. You understand what I'm saying? So they stole that too. Now, understand something. Right after you seen the Raiden hats, you seen them stand in a formation that is congruent to mushrooms, right? That grow in the forest. This is why they're in the forest. Understand that. And then right after that scene, what did you see? Light, enlightenment. So what did that just tell you? Don't worry, I'll wait. Like, bro, y'all gotta start understanding, like, bro, these are subconscious messages being placed in your face, and you don't know what's going on, do you? I bet you don't. Let's keep it going, though. So, all in all, this was part of history, right? In this video, they really pretty much told you how they scammed and raided the community, right? And hid you from your own information. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you get in this music industry, like, bro, you have to help dumb the people down and not let them be able to read through messages, right? So understand that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Why do you think they put so much money behind these videos, right? To keep you in a specific place. So understand that every time you're watching a movie, a music video, they're conveying a subconscious message to you to keep you at a specific place, right? So that you don't believe that it's real. You understand what I'm saying? Furthering your demise, right? Not only that, so you won't be able to go out and properly find something that is conducive to your spiritual walk, right? So when you're having this spiritual awakening and you start seeing these things that are unreal, you just like, man, at this point, I might as well be an atheist, right? And not grow in any particular way or specific manner, because it's like everything that's being conveyed before me don't look real, right? Fairies, none of that, right? So you just stop believing. You start thinking that this is where psychotic people live, or this is the imagination, right? Bro, like, you need an imagination in order to open up your third eye anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all understand that there are specific messages being conveyed, and I'm gonna keep on coming with more videos on music. Basically, I'm not even gonna lie to you, this channel is gonna be more so geared toward hip-hop, rapping, and me exposing specific individuals in the entertainment industry, right? So yeah,